23. This is stream 21, if you want to view the previous ones.
That cormorant fisherman is a grandmaster? Huh, I guess you really can't judge a book by its cover. So, did you find out what style that monster uses?
He didn't tell me.
Does that fisherman even know?
I'm not sure. I sparred with the Grandmaster, and he said my kung fu was lacking. That it'd do me no good to know.
You idiot. You can still win even if you don't have enough kung fu.
Really?
Hold on. Hey, is there anywhere you can learn kung fu?
At some school or dojo, I suppose. Oh, there might be a martial arts expert there.
Well, go look for a place that teaches kung fu.
Good idea. Excuse me.
Do you need help? I'm the tour guide for Niawu, so I can help you find just about anything.
Do you know where I can practice kung fu?
Kung fu? Kung fu... Kung fu...
Not sure if I'm tripping or not, but I don't think that little blue chicken flag was behind him any of the other days before now.
I'm looking for somewhere I can practice kung fu.
If that's the case, then leave it to me. For all your martial arts needs in Niawu, I highly recommend Liu He Hall on Blossom Road. But I encourage you to visit the martial arts shops in the promenade and gather some information first.
Got it. Thanks.
I don't see anything different going on, but I don't think that flag was there before. I guess I might have to go back and check the other streams and see.
Hi, Mr. Dutching.
Hey, bud. You came at a good time. Want to do some work?
Sure.
Oh, great. I could really use the help. Let's get started then. Take those items to the ship, using the forklift. Here's the map. I'm counting on you.
That's enough for today.
Great job, buddy. This port is crazy, but you still met the quota. I'm gonna have to give you a little extra for this.
Got it. Thanks.
Come on back, you hear?
Okay. I'll see you later. Excuse me.
Are you here to train?
Actually, I have a question.
Oh? And what might that be?
It's about Kung Fu.
Ah, then you've come to the right person.
I had a run-in with a martial artist that uses an unorthodox style.
Unorthodox?
Yeah, there were animal movements mixed in.
Animal movements?
Yeah, I was wondering if you could identify it.
This martial artist, do you know who he is or where he's from?
Oh, he's the Red Snake's big guy.
Red Snakes? I heard that a young man's been waging war on them. That's not you, is it?
I don't know about war, but yeah.
How reckless. One man alone cannot stand up to an entire gang.
I know, but...
It's best not to get involved.
I see. Excuse me.
Hello and welcome. Every home needs a wooden dummy. Could I show you one?
Do you know where I can practice Kung Fu?
Kung Fu? Why not just buy one of my dummies? Then you can practice Kung Fu from the comfort of your own home.
That might be a little difficult at the moment.
I see. Well, in that case, there is a shop in New Paradise where you could practice.
Oh?
It's called the Muren Cafe. I hear it's pretty good. Maybe you should pay them a visit.
Thank you very much. Hi, Mr. Sher.
Well, look who it is. Did you find Grandmaster Bei?
Yeah, but he said I don't know enough Kung Fu. Which is true. I don't know anything about it.
Ah, I see.
I figured someone around here might know about Kung Fu.
Well, as you can probably tell, I'm your only hope.
Yeah, I guess so.
Hey, don't sound so disappointed. Come on, let's have a little sparring match.
What?
You need to improve your kung fu, don't you?
Sure.
Well, you can get into a horse stance over there. Why don't you try it?
Maybe I will. Yeah, I'll give it a shot. Time to broaden my search. I'll see if there's anywhere else martial artists gather.
What's troubling you?
Do you know where martial artists usually hang out around here?
I've popped into the Muren Cafe once or twice. Maybe find him there? Lots of sparring going on.
The Muren Cafe, you say? Excuse me.
Hello, and welcome. Welcome to the Muren Cafe.
Do you know anyone well-versed in Kung Fu?
What for?
I need to ask about styles with animalistic movements.
Animal styles? Sorry, that's not my thing. I know more about non-tren and practice dummies.
Would any of your customers know more?
I'm really not sure. Sorry I couldn't be of more help.
That's no problem.
Want to at least practice some Kung Fu now that you're here? Practicing your horse stance is free.
Horse stance, huh? Mr. Bei did say I'm not good enough at Kung Fu. Maybe I should give it a shot. I thought someone would know where I could practice martial arts. Guess I was wrong.
Something I can help you with?
Do you know where martial artists usually hang out around here?
Probably over at Liu Ha Hall?
I've already been there, actually. Know any others?
This is just a rumor, but I've heard whispers of a back alley where street fights may or may not be held.
They put on street fights there?
Yeah, I hear that's where all the tough guys and gangsters hang out. There should be some martial artists there, too.
Thank you.
Ah, these no running areas.
Excuse me.
Hey, kid! Think you've got what it takes?
Actually, I need help with something.
It's best to let your fists do the talking. That's what I always say. Now step right up!
I'm looking for a martial arts expert.
A martial arts expert? What are you planning to do when you find them?
Well, I recently saw someone use a strange style of martial arts.
A strange style?
Yes. The techniques were based on how animals move. I'm curious to know what that style is called.
I see.
Do you know anyone who could help me?
I might.
Really? Please tell me.
If you really want to know, then get on up here.
What?
If you win, I'll tell you. You want to know, don't you?
Okay. I'll do it.
All right. It's yours for 800 tokens.
You said 800 tokens, right?
The entry fee, kid. The entry fee.
Here.
All righty. Let's get started. And now for today's special bout. I don't know who he is, but give this drifter some applause.
Huh?
And his fearsome opponent? Feast your eyes on the ultimate weapon, forged through endless practice at the port. The Mad Eagle, Riff Tamblin!
You fight good.
Not bad, kid. Here's your reward.
Thank you.
Huh? You want something?
Please tell me about the martial arts expert.
Martial arts expert?
Yes. You said you knew something.
Oh, that!
Please tell me.
Why don't you ask at the martial arts shop over there?
Why?
Did you think I would know about what martial arts styles look like?
Right.
I'm sure you can find out at the martial arts shop. That's what I know.
I see. Thank you. Excuse me.
Ah, welcome to my shop.
I'd like to ask something about martial arts.
I love martial arts. Ask me anything.
I saw a form with a strange stance. I was wondering if you could tell me its style.
Interesting. Tell me more about it.
The movements were really wide, and he could strike even from a distance.
And the stance?
The guy kept his head low and his arms raised behind him. Do you know what this style is called?
I need more to go on. Anything else you can tell me?
There were animal movements mixed in.
Animal movements? There's so many. It could be the white crane, snake style, tiger fist.
He used multiple animal movements.
What kind of animals?
If I were to guess... those moves. He looked like a mantis.
A mantis? Must be the praying mantis. A style that incorporates the praying mantis? Any other animals?
Those moves. He looked like a monkey.
A monkey? The Xingyi Liuhe trend teaches a so-called monkey form. Any other animals?
Those moves.
Huh, I don't know. That doesn't seem like either one to me.
He looked like a dragon.
Dragon? Sounds familiar. It sounds familiar, but I'm afraid that's all I can say about it. Any other animals?
Those moves.
Once again, I really don't know which to associate that with.
He looked like a bear.
Huh. First I've heard of that in the Xingyi Tren.
Any idea what it might be?
Not a clue. Sorry, bud.
Okay, thanks. I'll try asking elsewhere. Excuse me.
Hello and welcome. I've got some new skill books in. Oh yeah? Come again then.
Pardon me.
You're a martial arts guy, right?
Well, yeah.
Wait, for real? I was just saying that to make conversation. I just took over the shop, so I'm still learning.
I see.
Feel free to teach me some stuff. My name's Ting Chung, by the way.
I'll, keep that in mind. Excuse me.
What is it?
I'd like to ask something about martial arts.
Oh, I'm in the middle of studying it myself, so I guess I could help.
I saw a form with a strange stance. I was wondering if you could tell me its style.
Well, go on. Tell me more about it.
The movements were really wide, and he could strike even from a distance.
And what of his stance?
The guy kept his head low and his arms raised behind him. Do you know what this style is called?
That's not enough information. Can you tell me anything else?
There were animal movements mixed in.
Now this I do know. Where do I start? There's the white crane, snake style, and even a tiger fist.
He used multiple animal movements.
Like which animals?
If I were to guess... those moves. He looked like a snake.
The name says it all. Looks like a snake, I guess. What other animal styles were there?
Those moves. He looked like a monkey.
Looks like monkeying around to me, but that's kung fu for you. What other animal styles were there?
Those moves. He looked like a dragon.
Dragon fist. Sounds really strong, but I don't think anyone's ever seen one.
Actually, no.
Say no more. I get what you want to say. Anything else you can remember?
Those moves. He looked like a panda.
A panda? Oh, do you mean that animated children's show? The panda that does martial arts. Kung Fu something or other.
Any idea what it might be?
I'm basically still a grasshopper, so I have no idea.
I see.
I guess I should look into it too.
Got it. Thanks.
You should take a look at the other shops. Doesn't bother me.
Uh-huh. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Ah, can I help you find something?
I'd like to ask you something about martial arts.
Martial arts? You are in a martial arts store. I can probably answer your question.
I saw a form with a strange stance. I was wondering if you could tell me its style.
Can you describe what it looked like?
The movements were really wide, and he could strike, even from a distance.
And the stance?
He kept his head low, and his arms raised behind him. Do you know what this style is called?
Who knows? I can't tell with just that information. What else can you tell me about it?
There were animal movements mixed in.
Animal movements? There are so many. It could be the white crane, snake style, tiger fist.
He used multiple animal movements.
What kind of animals?
Those moves. He looked like a mantis.
There is the praying mantis, but it tends to be used independently of other styles. I've never heard of any martial arts combining it with other animal styles. What other animal styles did he use?
Those moves. He looked like a monkey.
There is a style called Monkey Fist. There was once something resembling Monkey Fist in the Xingyi Liu Shen school called Monkey Form. What other animal styles did he use?
Those moves. He looked like an elephant.
An elephant? Like an elephant? Elephant? That sluggish movement is seriously a martial art? Well, I guess it would hit like a ton of bricks. What other animal styles did he use?
Those moves. He looked like a bear.
So I guess it's mantis, monkey, dragon, and bear?
So, do you have any idea what kind of kung fu this man was using?
Unfortunately not.
Okay, thanks. I'll ask someone else.
Not even sure there are any more.
Do you have a minute?
What should I do?
Is something wrong?
Oh! Hi, Ryo. It's terrible, Ryo! I've lost the scripture!
Huh?
The scripture was being kept here, but...
They were stolen?
Yes. It's called the Infinite Sutra of Liu Jiao, and it's a very important sutra that's been passed down for generations. I'm begging you, will you help me find it?
Okay. I'll help you find it.
Thank you! I'm sure it was the work of those red snakes.
You think the red snakes did it?
Yes, it was here before they showed up. That's it! Go teach them a lesson and get it back!
Hold on.
Huh?
Why would the red snakes steal your scripture?
Because they thought they could sell it? That must be it! They could have already sold it!
We should hurry.
But where should we look? I don't know anyone who knows about stolen goods.
Someone who knows about stolen goods. I'll find it somehow.
Thank you, Ryo!
I really don't know if there even are any more shops. I wonder if I can just ask one of them again. think there was one at the port.
Can you help me?
If it's martial arts you seek, look no further.
I do, actually.
You sure you're not getting the styles mixed up? Try thinking them over again.
Okay, thanks. Maybe I should try visiting another martial arts shop to help jog my memory. Oh, yeah. Pardon me.
Huh? Sorry, I thought you were a fellow martial artist. Might I ask what your name is?
You can call me Hazuki.
All right then, Mr. Hazuki. Sorry for not introducing myself sooner. Call me Xiang, owner of Kung Fu Tussle.
Mr. Xiang it is then. Pleased to meet you.
The pleasure's all mine.
Excuse me.
What can I do for you?
I'd like to ask something about martial arts.
Well, this is a martial arts supply store. I can probably answer your question.
I saw a form with a strange stance. I was wondering if you could tell me its style.
Right. Can you tell me more about it?
The movements were really wide, and he could strike, even from a distance.
And the stance?
The guy kept his head low, and his arms raised behind him.
Fascinating.
Do you know what the style is called?
That's really not enough for me to guess. Could you describe it more?
There were animal movements mixed in.
Animal movements? Well, that helps. It could be the white crane, snake style, tiger fist.
He used multiple animal movements.
What kind of animals?
If I were to guess... those moves... He looked like a snake.
I've heard there's a martial arts style that took its inspiration from a snake. What other animal forms were there?
Those moves... He looked like a monkey.
There's a form in Xingyi Chuan called monkey form that mimics monkeys. What other animal forms were there?
Those moves... He looked like a dragon.
There's a form in Xingyi Chuan called the dragon form. What other animal forms were there?
Those moves... He looked like a bear.
There's a bear form in Xingyi Chuan. A big body that utilizes multiple animal forms. That style is probably... Xingyi Liu Ha Chuan. That's my guess.
Xingyi Liu Ha Chuan.
It has the same roots as Xingyi Chuan, as an internal martial art, but it's slightly different. For instance, they base their forms on the 10 great spirit animals.
10?
You probably saw some of those animal forms.
Can you tell me more about the style?
Xingyi Liu Ha Chuan has been called one of the most powerful and fighting-oriented styles.
How do I beat it?
They have monstrous strikes from a distance, but it's not without its weaknesses. Close up the distance and use a short-range and powerful technique.
A short-range and powerful technique?
There's a signature Baji Chuan technique that fits the bill.
What move is that?
If only I had an arcane book.
A Baji Chuan arcane book?
Yeah, but I'm afraid we don't have any here.
It's really late. I think I'll head back to the hotel. Hey, Shenhua.
What is it, Liao?
Niawu has martial arts supply stores, right?
Yes, both near the hotel and closer to the center of town.
I need to know what style the boss of the Red Snakes uses, so I can find its weaknesses. I figure someone at a supply store might know.
Good idea. Liao, I'm going to go back to the room.
Okay.
Hey, you!
Yes?
You need to pay for your room tonight. Don't tell me you don't have any cash.
No, I do.
Thank you.
Hi, Leo. I found out that all the shops in the city have strange dolls in them.
Did you say strange dolls?
Yes, I didn't even notice them at first. But once I saw one, I realized that they're hidden in all manner of different shops.
So, there are dolls hidden in stores?
That's right, and someone from the shop gave me a card for pointing it out. If you collect enough cards, you can exchange them for something at the pawn shop.
Wow.
Alrighty, well, we'll call this one here. Thanks for watching. Feel free to like, comment, share, and any of that good stuff, and we'll catch you next time. See ya.